and welcome. I am glad you have joined us. I'm Alexander, your instructor and senior technical trainer here at Microsoft. I have been teaching for over 10 years, with a current focus on data and AI courses. I live in Paris and I speak 5 languages, so feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn if you would like to learn more or just say hello. I'm here to walk you through the course Create Agents in Microsoft Copilot Studio. This course covers 7 sessions where we'll dive into building, managing, and enhancing intelligent agents with Microsoft Copilot Studio, from mastering topics, entities, and variables to deploying in teams and exploring the future of autonomous agents. This course is made up of 7 sessions. I will kick things off with the first session, where we'll dive into building your very first agent using Microsoft Copilot Studio. Then, in the second session, I will explore how to manage topics effectively to keep your agent conversation flowing smoothly. And to wrap up part 1, we'll get hands-on with entities and variables, key tools to make your agent smarter and more responsive. The fourth session will guide us through developing a more effective and capable agent. The fifth session focuses on enhancing your agent's capabilities. The sixth introduces agent deployment to teams, which help you share agents across your organization. And finally, the 7 sessions explore autonomous agents, how they work, how they can transform business processes. I hope you're as excited as I am to dive into these 7 sessions. So let's get started with our first one, building an initial agent in Microsoft Copilot Studio. Today, we are diving into the world of AI agents, what they are, why they matter, and how they are transforming business operations. We'll explore their real-world use cases, break down the core components that make them work, and then roll up our sleeves to create an agent together in Copilot Studio. So what exactly are agents? AI agents come in many forms, and organizations are adopting them at different speeds. Some are already building the next generation of agents with autonomous capabilities, while others are just beginning with agents that focus on retrieval and task automation. At their core, agents are programs that use artificial intelligence to automate and execute business processes. They can work alongside a person, support a team, or even operate on behalf of an entire organization. Retrieval agents are the simplest. They follow predefined rules and instructions to fetch information. Task agents go a step further by automating workflows using rule-based logic and organizational knowledge. And then we have autonomous agents, which represent the most advanced stage. These agents can make decisions, adapt to changing conditions, and operate with minimal human intervention. While these categories aren't official technical classifications, they offer a helpful framework for understanding the range of capabilities of AI agents and what they can provide and where your organization might be on that journey. Let's take a closer look at the spectrum of AI agents and how they are used within organizations. First, we have retrieval-based agents. These agents are designed to answer simple questions by pulling information from a predefined sources. A great example is an IT help desk agent that responds to frequently asked questions using a company internal frequently asked questions database. It's fast, efficient, and rule-based. Next, we move to task-based agents. These agents can perform specific tasks based on user input and handle more complex interactions. Think of a budget management agent that can schedule meetings, send reminders, or even perform data entry. These agents follow rule-based logic and use organizational knowledge to automate workflows. At the most advanced end of the spectrum, we find autonomously operating agents. These agents manage entire workflows without human involvement. They make decisions, take actions, and even coordinate with other agents. For example, a customer support agent could run an entire customer service operation, from handling inquiries to resolving issues and escalating cases when needed. As organizations grow more comfortable with AI, their agents can evolve too. Over time, agents become more autonomous, capable of handling increasingly complex tasks and adapting to new challenges. Organizations can also integrate multiple agents to create seamless workflows that boost productivity and improve service quality. By understanding the different levels of AI agents, you'll be better equipped to choose the right solution for your needs and to guide your organizations toward more intelligent, autonomous operations. Generative AI takes traditional bots and robotics process automation to the next level. Instead of seeking to fix rules and structure data, it interprets unstructured information like emails or documents, extracting relevant insights. It generates context-aware responses and recommendations, boosting user engagement and satisfaction. Generative AI evolves with changing business needs by learning from new data and interactions, tackling complex and ambiguous tasks beyond simple automation, such as drafting communications or summarizing reports. By leveraging generative AI, agents transition from automating routine tasks to delivering intelligent, proactive support that drives significant business value. Moreover, multi-agent solutions amplify this value, with multiple agents collaborating to solve intricate tasks, reasoning, acting, and learning together. As we delve into the value of automation through agents, it's crucial to grasp the broader business impact. This slide highlights the key benefits that build a compelling business case, from boosting productivity and cutting costs to enhancing compliance and scalability. These advantages show how automation isn't merely a tech upgrade, it is a strategic game changer. Automating tasks with agents brings a multitude of benefits. You will see a significant boost in productivity, allowing you to get more done in less time. It also leads to cost saving, as automation reduces the need for manual labor. Accuracy is improved, minimizing errors and ensuring tasks are completed correctly. Enhanced compliance means you can easily adhere to regulations and standards. Better collaboration is fostered as agents streamline communication and coordination. Security is strengthened, protecting your data and operations. You will enjoy faster turnaround times, speeding up processes and delivery. Plus, scalability becomes a breeze, enabling you to grow and adapt effortlessly. Let's now explore some industry-focused use cases for our agentic solutions. In healthcare, automating data entry not only streamlines clinical workflows, but also enhances research capabilities, ultimately leading to better patient outcomes. In manufacturing, predictive maintenance is a game changer. It helps minimize downtime and optimize energy production. AI agents can take charge of planning operation, coordinating with suppliers, and tracking maintenance activities. In the travel and hospitality sector, automation is in booking, and customer support significantly improves the overall travel experience, making it smoother and more enjoyable for customers. And in retail, AI agents are revolutionizing customer engagement, from personalized shopping recommendations to efficient inventory management through multi-agent system. They're creating a more tailored and seamless shopping experience. Beyond industry-specific examples, there are also powerful cross-industry use cases. Take travel booking and expense management, for instance. By integrating with platforms like TripAdvisor and Outlook, AI agents simplify the booking process, making it easy for employees to manage their travel directly through Teams, chat, or email. In employee onboarding, large language models can create a personalized experience for a new hire, ensuring they receive the right training and support from day one. For personalized customer support, automated workflows can diagnose issues, manage follow-ups, and boost service efficiency without missing a beat. And in data analytics and reporting, natural language processing enables real-time insight from vast data sources, empowering faster, smarter decision-making. Each of these use cases not only improves operational efficiency, but also elevates the user experience across different functions. So, how do you identify the right use case for an AI agent? The best place to start is by looking at your existing business processes. Focus on areas that could benefit from automation and intelligence. By doing so, you can streamline operations, boost efficiency, and improve overall experience and performance. If there is one common thread across all the use cases we have discussed, it's this. They begin with mapping and analyzing business processes. Identifying repetitive tasks and customer workflows is the key to unlocking efficiency through AI. Start by examining how users interact with your systems. Look for steps that could be automated or even eliminated altogether. Next, assess feasibility. Is your data ready? What does success look like? Define your metrics so you can prioritize the right opportunities. Once you have identified a high-priority process, build a minimal viable agent to address it. Integrate this pilot into your existing workflows and gather feedback to continuously improve. Track outcomes like cost saving and revenue growth to validate the agent's impact. From there, you can expand its use to other processes, reshaping your entire business landscape, one agent at a time. As we move forward, it's important to understand the difference between declarative agents and custom agents. Declarative agents, also known as Copilot agents, are built on top of Microsoft 365 Copilot and accessed through Copilot Chat. These agents run on the same orchestrator, foundation models, and responsible AI controls as Microsoft 365 Copilot. That means you don't need to build everything from scratch. Instead, you simply customize the agent's behavior using natural language instruction connected to enterprise knowledge sources like SharePoint or Copilot connectors, and link it to actions or plugins that retrieve real-time data or perform tasks in external systems. Declarative agents are ideal when you want simplicity, speed, and consistency without needing to manage the underlying infrastructure. Custom agents, on the other hand, offer much more flexibility and control. These agents are fully customizable from the model layer to the user experience, and they're built independently of Microsoft 365 Copilot. That means you can tailor them to meet very specific needs, adapt them to complex scenarios, and deploy them across multiple channels, including Microsoft Teams, web, and mobile apps, and even your own line of business systems. Custom agents support advanced capabilities like orchestration, multi-step planning, deep integration with external APIs, and enterprise authentication. You can use advanced AI techniques like retrieval augmented generation, RAG, multimodal inputs and outputs, and custom memory and context management. You also get full control over branding, user experience, hosting, scaling, and lifecycle management. In short, declarative agents offer simplicity and predictability, while custom agents provide flexibility and specialization. Let's look at how custom agents are being used in healthcare and financial services. In healthcare, custom agents can transform both patient care and administrative efficiency. Imagine a virtual health assistant that schedules appointments, sends reminders, and offers personalized health tips based on patients' medical history. These agents can also support healthcare professionals by retrieving patient records, suggesting treatment plans, and even monitoring vitals in real time through wearable device integrations. For example, a custom agent could help manage chronic conditions by sending alerts to both patients and doctors when concerning patterns are detected. In financial services, custom agents enhance customer experience and streamline operations. Picture a financial advisor bot that provides personalized investments advice, tracks spending habits, and offers budgeting tips. These agents can also handle routine tasks like processing loan applications, verifying transactions, and answering account-related questions. A great example of a fraud detection agent that analyzes transactions patterns and flags suspicious activity for further investigations. These agents don't just improve efficiency, they deliver more personalized, responsive service and help transform how these industries operate. When building custom agents or generative AI applications, there are several key considerations to keep in mind. First, think about hosting. You will need a reliable environment to ensure your application runs smoothly. Then consider integration with your system to enable seamless data flow and functionality. You'll need complex orchestration to manage different components and processes. Creating branded experience is important too. It helps maintain consistency and strengthen user experience and engagement. Custom models tailored to your specific needs can significantly improve performance. And by using advanced AI techniques, your application can handle more sophisticated tasks. Finally, incorporating autonomous agents capabilities will take your solution to the next level, delivering higher level of automation, intelligence, and adaptability. Now that we have covered the foundation, it's time to get hands-on. In this section, you'll see how to create an agent in Copilot Studio. You'll see how to define its purpose, connect it to the knowledge and actions, and bring it to life with real-world functionality. Let's get started. Copilot Studio is a platform for designing and managing intelligent agents. With its intuitive interface and low-code tools, you can easily create agents that are tailored to your specific needs. The development process is smooth, fast, and surprisingly fun, even if you are not a developer. One of the standout features is its seamless integration with Microsoft 365 Copilot. This means your agent can tap into powerful AI capabilities to automate routine tasks, deliver real-time insights, and support decision-making across your organization. But that is just the beginning. Copilot Studio also includes robust management tools that let you monitor performance, optimize behavior, and continuously improve your agents. So whether your needs evolve or your workflow shifts, your agents stay sharp, responsive, and aligned with your goals. Ready to see in action? Let's dive into Copilot Studio. Creating an agent in Copilot Studio is simple and intuitive. You will start by designing your agent's personality and functionality using the low-code interface. Then you will connect it to a knowledge base, define rule-based topics, and extend its capabilities within plugins or Azure AI Studio. Finally, you will publish your agent across channels and manage it with enterprise-grade controls. We will walk through each of these steps in more details during the demos, so you will see exactly how it all comes together. Here's a great tip. You don't have to start from scratch. Copilot Studio offers a fantastic selection of pre-built agents that are ready for you to configure and deploy. This means you can get up and running quickly, saving time and effort, while this delivering powerful, customized solutions. It's a great way to accelerate development without compromising on quality or flexibility. With so many agent development options available within Copilot Studio, Azure AI Foundry, and code-first approaches, the right choice depends on your skill set, your goals, and how quickly you need results. Copilot Studio is perfect if you want a user-friendly environment. It's designed to make agent creation accessible, even if you're not a coding expert. You can use pre-built templates, drag-and-drop tools, and intuitive interfaces to bring your ideas to life. On the other hand, Azure AI Foundry is ideal for developers who want full control. It offers robust APIs, SDKs, and deep integration options perfect for building highly customized, code-driven solutions. Together, these platforms give you the best of both worlds. Copilot Studio simplifies setup and management, while Azure AI Foundry provides the flexibility and power for advanced deployment and development. So whatever you are just getting started or you're a seasoned developer, you have the tools to build intelligent, responsive agents that meet your needs. Let's take a moment to explore the Copilot Studio homepage. When you first land here, make sure the correct Power Platform environment is selected. This environment defines the security boundary for your apps and determines what services are available to your agent. It's set up by Power Apps administrators and ensures your agent is built in the right context. From the homepage, you can start creating a new agent using natural language. Just describe what you want your agent to do, and Copilot Studio will guide you through a chat-based setup, asking about the agent behavior, its source of information, and the features you would like to include. If you prefer a quicker start, you can choose from a variety of templates. These are designed for common scenarios like travel planning or store information, and they help you get up and running fast. The homepage is your launch pad, simple, intuitive, and designed to help you build powerful agents with ease. A fundamental component of a conversational AI is natural language understanding, or NLU. Just like a person interprets the intent behind the question, an agent uses NLU to understand what the user typed and match it to the most relevant trigger phrases or notes. Copilot Studio comes equipped with both generative AI features, like generative answers, and its own pre-trained NLU capabilities. These tools work together to make interactions more intuitive and efficient, whether you're crafting content or analyzing languages. With Copilot Studio's AI-driven technology, you get both precision and creativity, transforming how users engage with your agents. Let's see Copilot Studio in action. In our first demo, we'll create an agent by simply entering a description and a set of instructions. In this demo, we'll discover how to create an agent by entering description and instruction. So here I'm on my Copilot Studio web page. I do have multiple ways of creating my agent. Here I have the main possibility to describe my agent on the main page. Or I also do have on the left side Create button and Agent section. It's up to you what do you use to create your agent. You can use Create page or Agents page. You see there is the same button on both of them. Or when you connect, it just starts straight away from the home page, providing the description of your agent, and it's basically will be the simplest way of doing it. So in my case, I will create an agent with the following prompt that I called Demonstrate the use of natural language understanding in Copilot. It will be my NLU agent. When I launched my prompt, you see there is a test panel that opens on the right. I do have my description on the left. And when I do create the agent with my Copilot, it basically will suggest me first the name and also ask me for some preference. And as soon as it's created, I can or test it or to use also configure section on the right for my describe to modify the name, modify the description, add some instruction or change the description. For a moment, instructions were created with Copilot, but if I want, I can replace them by adding something more specific here, or I just use a standard one. In my case, I would like to be more specific, so I would love to have an agent answers in 20 words or less and use bullet points wherever it's possible. So let's look how it works. I replace the instruction, I ask the question on the right, I test my configuration. My question is, in which ways can Copilot use natural language? And as you can see, it's answered in less than 20 words. It's very short and it's used bullet points as I requested in my configure pane. And also, you can modify after that this configuration. And each time when you modify, don't forget that you can test your agent. And as soon as you're satisfied, you just click on Create on the top right, and it will create our agent. It takes a few seconds here. And now our agent is created. We can modify it later, and you see that as soon as it was created, we also do have advanced features that appear in the top corner of my screen, and we will test them in our next demos. We started very simply. You saw how to create it from description and instruction. And now let's come back to our presentation. In our next section, we'll explore how to configure generative AI instruction to guide your agent's behavior. Copilot Studio's generative AI features allow you to retrieve and create content with minimal manual effort. You can start with an empty agent and let it generate answers based on knowledge sources like websites or files. No need to author topics manually. You can also enable AI general knowledge, allowing your agent to answer broader questions beyond your specific data. Want to create topics using natural language? Just describe what you want, and Copilot Studio builds it for you, complete with conversational responses and logic notes. And with generative actions, your agent can dynamically select the most appropriate topics and actions at runtime. This approach transforms how agents are built, reducing manual work and speeding up development. One of the most powerful features in Copilot Studio is AI general knowledge. It allows your agent to respond to a wide range of customer questions, even those not covered by manual author topics. And the best part, it's enabled by default when you create a new agent. So why use it? Let's start with accessibility. Your agent can instantly tap into a vast repository of information and expertise across countless subjects. This means it can provide helpful, accurate answers without needing you to build every topic from scratch. Now let's talk about versatility. With general knowledge enabled, your agent becomes capable of handling diverse topics and tasks. Whether it's answering product questions, offering troubleshooting tips, or providing general guidance, it's a flexible resource that adapts to a variety of needs. Using AI general knowledge in Copilot Studio truly transforms how you build and interact with intelligent agents. Whether you're just getting started or scaling up, this feature helps you to deliver smarter, more responsive agents with ease. With Microsoft Copilot Studio's generative answer feature, your agent can retrieve and present information from a variety of internal and external sources, even when no specific topic has been manually authored. This allows you to quickly create and deploy a functional agent that delivers value without needing to build out every possible topic. Let's explore the types of sources your agent can use. First, there are pre-built websites. This allows you and your agent to pull information from trusted online content, such as your company public-facing site or relevant industry pages. It's a great way to provide up-to-date answer using existing web resources. Next, we have SharePoint and OneDrive. These internal sources give your agent access to documents, presentation, and other files stored within your organization. This ensures responses are grounded in enterprise-specific knowledge. Then there is Dataverse, which provides structured business data. Your agent can retrieve information from tables and records used across Power Platform apps, helping maintain consistency and accuracy in its responses. And finally, you can upload files like PDFs, Word documents, or even Excel sheets. These become reference materials your agent can use to answer questions, summarize content, or guide users through complex topics. What is especially important is to start thinking about what data sources are already available in your organization. These sources can be used to summarize answers to common customers or employee questions. How do you deliver value faster and with less manual effort? As you gain expertise in Copilot Studio, you can enhance your agent responses using enterprise data through Microsoft Copilot connectors. These connectors tap into the same data sources that power Microsoft Search, ensuring your agent's responses are grounded, accurate, and reliable. By integrating these connectors, you enrich your agent's knowledge and deliver more informed, trustworthy interactions. Let's talk about a little secret weapon inside Copilot Studio, something called the conversational boosting topic. Think of it like giving your agent a superpower cape. When a user asks a question and your agent isn't quite sure how to respond, this topic jumps into how to boost the conversation. It's like having a smart sidekick that says, "Don't worry, I have got this," and pulls in extra knowledge to keep the chat flowing smoothly. The conversational boosting topic works by using a Create Generative Answers node, which lets you define specific sources the agent should search. These sources take priority over the general ones set at the agent level. So it's like giving your agent a focused cheat sheet for tricky questions. Whether it's pulling info from Bing Search, SharePoint, OneDrive, or even custom data from Power Automate or Azure OpenAI, this topic ensures your agent doesn't freeze up when things get slow. It keeps the conversation alive, helpful, and on point. So yes, it's a bit like giving your agent a pep talk and a toolkit, all in one, ready to impress with smart, relevant answers when it's matter most. Imagine you're talking to a customer and they ask a question you don't have the answer to. Instead of ending the conversation, you offer a fallback response, something like, "I'm not sure, but let me find out," or "I will connect you with someone who can help." Agent works the same way. When an agent can't match a user query to a specific intent or topic, it uses generative answers for fallback. If that still doesn't work, the system switches to the fallback system topic, which can escalate the query or redirect the user. To enhance this process, you can introduce a Create Generative Answers node. Define the knowledge sources it should use and select the appropriate content moderation level to ensure responses meet your standards. And to see it in our next demo, we'll add knowledge sources to support generative answers. In this demo, we'll see how to add knowledge to the agent that we created in the previous demo. Once the agent was created, we do have an overview page, and next to it on the right side, we do have a knowledge section. When I click on knowledge section, I do have here possibility to add knowledge for different sources. There is a button to see all suggestions. You can select multiple sources or just upload the file, and it's the easiest way. You also do have advanced features for third-party data provider. And the simplest way to add your knowledge is start by adding public website. In my case, I will use Microsoft Learn to add the knowledge to my agent. I will provide the link, the name, and if I want, I can also modify the description. After that, I click on Add. It will charge for a few seconds. And you will see that it's a straightforward process. The knowledge base was added, so we have it now on our knowledge page. This is a section public website. We see that it's available to the specific agent and the status is ready. So we can test as well that the knowledge we read it correctly. When it's search, we do see that it's search on Microsoft Learn. And also what I really love about this feature, after it retrieves the information from Microsoft Learn, it does provide all the link to Microsoft Learn, and if I can check, it will bring me straight away to Microsoft Learn website. And all the links are indicated here, so it's crystal clear and very simple to add your knowledge. And I hope you enjoy this demo. Let's go back to our presentation. Now, let's look at how to deploy agents in Copilot Studio. You can test your agent in real time using the Test Agent palette. Just click Test in the upper right-hand corner of the application. The test window stimulates a user conversation. As you type, the agent responds just like it would in a live environment. If your agent includes multiple topics, you can enable Track Between Topics to follow how the agent moves through different conversation passes. For example, typing hello might trigger the greeting topic, while asking what time is your store open switches to the store hours topic. This feature helps you observe how your agent behaves and evaluate whether your topics are working as intended. Testing your agent regularly during development is essential. If the dialog doesn't reflect your intention, you can make changes and save them. The updated content is immediately available in the test window, so you can try it again and refine the experience. Once your agent is ready, it needs to be published so user can interact with it. Publishing makes the agent available across platforms like organizational website, mobile apps, and messaging platforms such as Microsoft Teams. It's important to publish your agent every time you make changes. For example, if your store hours change and you update the store hours topic, you'll need to publish the agent again to ensure users see the latest information. After publishing, you can also make your agent available in Microsoft Teams. This allows you, your teammates, and your broader organization to interact with it directly. In the next demonstration, you will learn how to create and name an agent, add description of its purpose, configure generative AI answers, and incorporate a knowledge source. This step-by-step process will help you build your first agent. In this demo, we will see how we can create an agent with Copilot Studio. In the previous demo, we did create natural language understanding agent. This time, we will start with a new agent from the creation page, where you can find different agent templates. And if you want to start from this page, the process will be the same as before. We do have two options: describe, where we use Copilot to start developing our agent, or we can use configuration pane. But the idea this time is go a bit further with everything that we cover in the first demo in the PowerPoint presentation. So this time I do change the topic. I create an agent to help employees with expense claims. It's proposed me a name as expense claims assistant. If I want, I can change the name of my agent. Let's say expense helper. It's much more cooler. And also, if I want, I can provide some extra guidelines for my Copilot. You do see that it's asking me for it. It provides me also an example, so I will specify that I would love to be my expense helper friendly, that I want that it's using only my internal information, not public websites, and also avoid providing any tax advice. So it will take it in account, it summarizes what I request, and now on the right side we can test. I can say who should I contact about submitting an expense claim. Let's see how it's answered. And it's saying that it should contact my HR or finance department. So it's using my internal data. So far, so good. And I will ask what's the expense limit for a hotel stay. And it's saying that it will be defined by my company. There's some information. So it works quite well, and we can create it. And as soon as our agent created, as we saw for previous demo, we do have more features that we can configure, like knowledge, tools, agents, topics, activity, and so on. This time I would love to show you something different from previous demo, that it's our topics section. In topics section, you see some custom topics, and you also do have some system topics. So the custom topics and system topics were pre-created for me. There is goodbye, greetings, start over, thank you topics. We can look into it. If you open our greetings topic, we'll see that by default it has the trigger phases and phrases like hello, hi. I can also add some trigger phrases here. For example, good evening. It's what will trigger the topic here. If I come back and I leave to the previous page, I also do have a system topics. There are a bit more of them. I do have conversation boosting, fallback, and so on. If I open it, it also do have multiple nodes. It has a trigger, it has a generative answer creation. And here, if I want, I can add extra nodes and modify my topic. So quite straightforward process. If we want, we can add some more topics here, or also we could modify a fallback topic. We see that by default to escalate if it's activated, and also we could modify the message that will be on the user screen by triggering any topic of our agent. So it's fully customizable. Even if it was custom or system, you can always go further. Also, what I really love about Copilot Studio, when we're adding a topic, we can use generative AI to do so. You see that it's called Add from Description with Copilot. I can provide a topic name here. As our chat ends all about expense helper, I will call my topic ask about expense contact, and I will say when the user asks who the person should contact about expense claim, it's supposed to reach out to specific email address. So this way all my employees know who is the responsible person in my organization. And also, as Copilot help us, you see that it's add automatically some triggers here. Who do I contact about expenses, expense department contact, how can I reach the expense team, and so on and so on. Also, we do see the message that for expense claim, please send email to this email address. Very fast, we added a fully new topic here. We can check on the right that it's work. It's always good to test to be sure that it works correctly. And when I submit my question, it will trigger our topic. And you see that it's answering correctly. For expense claim, please send an email to finance.contoso.com. So very nice, very easy to configure. As we know now how we can add a topic, we can also add here some knowledge sources. In the previous demo, we used public website to add our knowledge source. This time I would suggest that we use some documents. I will just apply a standard document here. And after that, my Copilot and my agent will use this document as a source. Again, nothing complex here. I just added this document that you can see on my screen with different expense policies. So it's know where to search the information. And I will verify that Copilot take information specifically from this document. You will need to wait a bit that the status change. So you see in my case, when I add this new knowledge, I do have the name of the source, the type file available. I see that it's only available to this agent when it was last modified, and the status in progress, meaning that my Copilot Studio and my agent still charging this knowledge source. But here I would add multiple documents. I can combine also them together. And as soon as it's added, I can go verify that everything is good by waiting the status completion. And also after that it's completed and ready, I can test again. It's always the best practices. You change something, you test it, and after you publish it. And each time when you do a modification and you publish it, you will need to republish. So it's always a good idea to check that your Copilot works well. And as soon as added and the knowledge base was added, now when I search, you see that it's reviewing my current expense policy source, and it provides me the link from this document. You see that it provides me the link to my document. I also saw it on the left side, and it says me where it's finding this information inside of my document. I can also check different questions just to verify the different part of this expense policy document are working. Again, we see that it's reviewing only this source. I also did provide it in my setup of the agent. I mentioned that I don't want that the agent use any public website, so it makes sense that it's searching only inside of my expense policy document, and we do see that it works well. It's retrieving different parts, and each time it provides the links to the different part of this document to be sure that it's taking the data only from there. And also I do see on the left activity map with the amount of seconds that it took to retrieve this information. As it works nice, I can now publish my agent. It will take a few seconds as well. You can technically close this window. It will be publishing in the background. It's up to you. You don't need to keep it. It's also very nice that you don't need to stay on the same page, but it's up to you. If you want to wait on the page, you can. If you close it, it will continue publishing for you on the background. And also you see now there is a small green icon that appear next to our Copilot. It was published, and if you want, we can go to the channels on the top right to deploy it to the website. We can select a welcome message on the website, conversation starter, save it, and copy the link to the website to which one we deployed. Let's open it. And here we have our expense claims website, exactly with the descriptions that I put inside of our agent, and with different starters phrases that are on the left. And here I can ask a question just to check what are the expense limits for meals. And it will retrieve again the information from the documents that we uploaded. And wonderful, you see it provides the correct information, and it provides a link to the documents that we added to our knowledge. You can also check the topics are activated correctly, who is the contact for the expense inquiries, and you see that it's correct email address, and it works well. I can also add the document to my message. I can verify that everything is working well, and continue to chat with my expense claim helper, and it's providing me correct answer. So it was very simple, fast, and I hope you enjoy this demo. Let's come back to our presentation. Thank you for your attention. In this first session, we have discovered that Copilot Studio is a fantastic tool for both low-code makers and IT professionals. It's perfect for building guided conversational agents that can automate business processes and handle customer-facing scenarios. You can create agents manually, from a template, or even by using natural language. The natural language understanding feature helps the agent identify the user intent and determine the appropriate topic or action. By adding knowledge sources the agent can retrieve and present information from various internal or external sources without needing to create specific topics. Finally, to share your agents with others and apply them to users, you must publish them. This ensures that your agents are ready to assist and perform efficiently. This concludes our session. I hope you will join us as we journey through this course. I encourage you to watch other videos in this course or search out your next favorite topic on Microsoft Learn at ak.ms/learn. Thank you and see you soon!